starting off this through hike, I have two goals. One is a marathon mentality. Not being afraid to recognize my body doesn't necessarily walk this much with this heavy of a weight. So giving it space to rest. Hello, mountains. And number two is that momentum is earned, and starting off, it's going to be very tiring, but that is okay because I'm earning my momentum. Something I like to do when I'm hiking is mind, body, spirit. That's when I just give a number out of 10 for how my mind is feeling, my body's feeling, and my spirit are feeling. People ask me like what they think spirit is. I guess that's just like my general vibe. So today I'm gonna say my mind is at about a, oh look, Rhodos. My mind is at, so probably about like a 7, a solid 7, you know, just like first day jitters, feeling a little bit nervous, talking to people, getting outside my comfort zone. Body, I'm also gonna give that about probably like an 8. Getting used to how the pack feels, and it's a 4-day food carry right now, so pretty heavy. So feeling a little bit sore, but it's gonna get used to it. Spirit, I say a solid 10, beginning of the journey. Today is to touch Springer Mountain. Not sure whether I'll be staying at the Springer shelter or if I'll push on to Stover. It'll depend on how I'm feeling. I told myself I was going to touch the southern terminus on my birthday. I don't know if I remembered to mention that it was my birthday before, but today's my B-day, starting the AT. I'm afraid to tell people because I don't want to get the trail name Birthday Girl. So maybe I'll just keep that information to myself, but pretty easy hiking right now. Just pushing on. I know it's gonna get pretty tough here in a couple of miles. Also, I just want to say that my shoes do feel good. So I'm a genius. All right, good morning from day 2 on the Appalachian Trail. Got going about 9:30 this morning from Springer Mountain Shelter. Met some really cool people up there. A couple of girls about my age who were hiking, one of them who'd already done it before. Trail name Franklinton's mom, but she's looking for a new one this year. And also met Becca. Breeze was up there, and then had a really cool conversation with Wendy, Scott, and Jen this morning, who are all first-time through hikers. But yeah, we have an easy day today to Hawk Mountain Shelter. Pretty gentle 8 miles downhill, which feels really nice because my back is tweaking a little bit from carrying 4 days worth of food yesterday, but you know, we push on. And yeah, not much to report. Gonna keep moving. Really quickly, going to do my high and low for yesterday. I'd say my high for the day was just getting out there. I mean, starting the journey and seeing the Springer Mountain plaque itself was a big high. I'd say the low for the day was finding out that my external battery didn't charge at the hotel. So today might be a short video day. Gotta conserve energy just in case anything goes wrong. And then mind, body, spirit. I'm gonna give my mind today solid 9. I'm feeling really good, excited. All these rhododendrons are nice and green, all these rhodos. Body, feeling a little bit better than yesterday. I'm gonna keep it at an 8 though. And then spirit, feeling a solid 9. Excited to be out here. Excited that today's an easy day. Just gonna keep it moving. Alright, so did not get much footage from this night, and please ignore the washer dryer running in the background at this hostel. But we played an awesome worm game this night at Hawk Mountain Shelter. I met a ton of people, and then this is a photo of me in my tent saying goodnight to my dad. Very glamorous. All right. Good morning. Now it's been a little bit since we talked. I mean, like probably 10 seconds for you, like 16 hours for me. My friend Becca was willing to lend me some iPhone juice, so I'll be able to touch base for a little bit. Poured all night. Absolutely rainy. Some of the loudest lightning and thunder I've heard in a minute. I did not sleep in the shelter because last night I was feeling nice and idealistic, and I was like, wow, it's gonna rain, might as well test how my tent does in the rain, and packing up in the morning when it's muddy, get some reps. Bold choice. Definitely woke up this morning and was like, great idea, past Jess. Should have just slept in the shelter. But you know, we live and we learn. That was a good lesson. Now we have a bit of a tough day. Heading on my way to Cooper's Gap right now, where Tanya, who's a trail runner, said that her partner and her dog will be doing some trail magic. And then a couple of the folks that I met at the shelter last night, awesome night last night, like 14 people hanging out, playing this cool German worm game. And at the end of the German worm game, when Carrie won, we gave her the trail name Worm Queen. Had a great night playing that with them. Got to bed nice and early. Got rained on all night long. And I'm now climbing down this mountain, and we'll be climbing up Sassafras Mountain later today. Mind, body, spirit. Mind. I'm at like a solid 9 this morning, even for how rough and muddy it was this morning packing up my tent. Feeling great. Body's at a solid 7. Spirit, a glowing 10. All right, let's get it. Just climbed Sassafras Mountain. I was down there. Now I'm here. Jeez. When I was coming down that last ridge, I was looking up at this and I was like, there's no way we're climbing that. Yeah, I was climbing it. Okay, on to Cooper's Gap. Okay. It's so windy up here. Just climbed out of Cooper's Gap where Sandman and Tanya were doing trail magic. Bro. They were cutting their own potatoes, turning them into fries and frying them right there at a picnic table. Fresh burgers, fresh dogs, they were taking trash. I climbed down off Sassafras Mountain, just scarfed down a root beer and a whole burger, dried out all my gear and hung out with everybody. A couple of Sobos came through who are finishing today and then camping up on the approach trail. Man, was that cool to see. I felt like such a little baby just starting my journey, but it's nice to see other people finishing theirs. Still low on battery, so I'm gonna make this super quick. Coming out of, what is it, Gooch Mountain Shelter. Went and got some trail magic first thing this morning from Oso and Big Sky. Had a brat, they gave us some apples, some honey. It was amazing. Got some fresh black coffee. I didn't bring any coffee on the trail because I'm dumb. So that was the first caffeine I've had in 4 days. 10 out of 10. And now I just gotta show you guys how cool this trail is. Just hiking along the ridgeline. Absolutely stunning. Hiking to Girard Gap today to get picked up by Above the Clouds Hostel shuttle. About 10.5 miles today. Gonna charge up all my stuff, get out of the cold for the night, and back on trail tomorrow.